Hi everyone, I am By Vishnu Priya. In this video, you will understand solar system and planets. Solar system. There are many planets and systems like ours in the universe, with the planets orbiting a host star. Our planetary system is named solar system because our sun is named Sol, after the Latin word for sun, sols, and anything related to the sun we call solar. Our planetary system is located in an outer spiral arm of the Milky Way galaxy. Our solar system consists of star, the sun, and everything bonded by gravity. The planets Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Rough planets such as Pluto, dozens of moons, and millions of asteroids, comets, and meteoroids. Solar system also includes Kuiper belt that lies past Neptune's orbit. This sparsely occupied ring of icy bodies. Kuiper belt is the Oort cloud. The Oort cloud is made of ice pieces of space. Solar system was formed 4.5 billion years ago from a dense cloud of interstellar gas and dust. There are 150 known moons,
formed out of what was left over after the birth of the sun. Amazingly, these 8 massive celestial bodies grew out of tiny specks of dust orbiting the new star. Time and again, the young planets collided with floating debris, eventually reaching their current size. The sun's gravity then locked them into orbit. The solar system is divided into 2 distinct regions. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars make up the inner solar system, while Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune make up the outer solar system. The 4 planets of the outer solar system make up 99% of the known mass orbiting the Sun. It was in that distant region, the outer solar system, that in the year 2006, astronomy was shaken to its very core. After almost 80 years, Pluto lost its status as the 9th planet. The International Astronomical Union couldn't ignore findings that similar, even larger bodies than Pluto traverse the outer solar system. Forced to define the word for the first time, astronomers established 3 distinct criteria to earn the name planet. First, the object must orbit the Sun. Second, it must have sufficient gravity to maintain a planet's spherical shape. Finally, after millions of collisions, the body must have cleared away other objects from its own orbital neighborhood. This last point is where Pluto fails, so it's been demoted to a dwarf planet and joined 2 other dwarfs, Eris and Ceres. Astronomers believe there may be as many as 42 dwarf planets in our solar system. Pluto and beyond is not simply the beginning of endless open space, but the inner edge of a gigantic region filled with asteroids, comets, and meteorites. Billions of miles beyond our sun stretches the Kuiper belt, an area larger than our entire planetary system. It's home to most of our solar system's comets, icy flying rocks. There are more than 3,350 known comets in our solar system. Further out still is the scattered disk, a belt of strangely orbiting objects, often small and icy minor planets. Finally, we reach the heliosphere, an immense magnetic bubble which forms the very outer edge of the solar system. This area is thought to be the boundary between solar and interstellar winds, the boundary between our own neighborhood and the great expanse of interstellar space. For us, the solar system seems enormous. Its distance is almost beyond comprehension. But incredibly, it is just a tiny corner of the giant Milky Way galaxy. Still, despite overwhelming odds, we humans have set out on a journey of exploration. We are sending one spacecraft after another into the farthest reaches of the solar system.
Amazing facts of solar system. Mercury and Venus are the only 2 planets which are no moon. Enceladus, one of the Saturn's smaller moon, reflects 90% of the sun's light. Sun makes a full rotation once every 25 to 35 days. Due to Sun and Moon's gravitational pull, we have tides. Neptune takes nearly 165 Earth years to make one orbit of the Sun. Pluto's largest moon, Charon, is half of the size of the Pluto. A day on Pluto is lasts for 153.6 hours long. Any free moving liquid in the outer space will form itself into a sphere. Only 5% of the universe is visible from Mercury. Mercury's surface temperature is both extreme hot and cold because the planet is so close to the Sun. Day temperature can reach highs of 800 degrees Fahrenheit without an atmosphere to retain that heat at night. Temperature can dip as low as minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit. Mercury is the second dense planet after Earth. It has a large metallic core with a radius of about 1289 miles, about 85% of the planet's radius. There are plenty molten or liquid rocks. Mercury's outer shell, compatible to Earth's outer shell, is only about 400 km thick. Mercury was formed for about 4.5 billion years ago when gravity pulled swirling gas and dust together to form this small planet near the Sun. Like the fellow terrestrial planets, Mercury has a central core, a rocky mantle, and solid crust. Most of the Mercury's surface would appear grayish-brown to the human eye. The bright stripes are called crater rays. They are formed when the comets or asteroids strikes the surface. Mercury, smallest planet. Facts of Mercury. Mercury's diameter is 4,879 kilometers. Mercury's mass is 3.29 into 10 to the power 23 kgs. The orbit period is 88 days. Surface temperature is minus 173 to 427 degrees Celsius. Mercury does not have moon. A day on surface of the Mercury lasts 176 Earth days. An year on Mercury takes 88 Earth days. Mercury was first recorded in 14th century. It was recorded by Assyrian astronomers. Venus. Venus has a thick, toxic atmosphere filled with carbon dioxide and is perpetually showering thick, yellowish clouds of mostly sulfuric acid that trap heat, causing a greenhouse effect. Venus has crushing air pressure on its surface more than 90 times that of Earth. Its radius is 3,760 miles. Venus has backward rotation. It completes one rotation in 243 Earth days. The landscape of Venus is dusty, and surface temperature can reach the 880 degrees Fahrenheit. It was named after the Roman goddess. In the ancient time, Venus was often thought to be two different stars, evening star and morning star, that is, the one first appeared at the sunset and sunrise. In the Latin, it was known as Vesper and Lucifer. The interior of the Venus is made of a metallic iron core that is roughly 2,400 miles wide. Venus' molten rocky mantle is roughly 1,200 miles thick. Venus' crust is mostly basalt, and it is estimated to be 6 to 12 miles thick on average. The surface is very dry. Venus. Facts of Venus. A ray on the Venus is longer than a year. Its diameter is 12,104 kilometers. Its mass is 4.87 into 10 to the power 24 kgs. Venus has no moon. The orbit period is 225 days. It was first recorded in 17th century by Babylonian astronomers. The surface temperature on Venus can reach 471 degrees Celsius. Galileo Galilei discovered in 1610 that Venus has phases like moon.